I find odd.
Is it working now?
Looks like it, yep. Huh.
You still there, Tim?
Well, no.
I am still here, yeah.
Okay.
On the screen there, it didn't show it as though it broke either.
Yeah, that's super strange.
That's what... Huh.
I guess I've seen
now
Stranger Things.
Now the timer shows itself.
Yeah, which season?
I mean, personally, I think there's only the one good season. But,
mid, low. You're trying to get all mids?
I think...
Yeah, I would assume it's supposed to be green.
Yeah.
Because green's a happy color. There you go.
There we are.
Success.
Everyone knows that this is how you synthesize a vaccine in real life.
Yeah, with pee.
Yes. Oh, vaccines only work if you pee in them.
Ooh, purple piss.
Just like a wound.
Purple piss. Oh, what did you say?
I said just like a wound.
Now Jill is ready to go to a rave.
Nice. Glow stick.
Man, she should have died so many times by now.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the characters in Resident Evil are generally kind of invincible.
I like how 7 and 8 are like the only one that actually explains that.
Yeah, there's like a real reason for why the character is so unbelievably resilient.
Yeah, that is something I did appreciate about those games. It's really nice when a game kind of goes into why your character is so seemingly special for just a supposedly normal person.
Yeah, well, it's like Death Stranding does a good... Like, there's a lot of games that they work the, like, idea of what the game mechanics are into the mythology of the game world, which I think is cool.
Right.
Like, I appreciate that.
Yeah, that is one thing I
like when the
particularly
game
liked about
mechanics-
Death Stranding.
I like when the game mechanics directly contradict the story.
Like when they directly contradict?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, there's probably a lot of shitty games that are for you, then.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Gun Massacre is going to be like that.
Oh, I can't wait for us to play Massacre, dude.
That's going to be the sleeper hit of the year, man. I'm telling you.
We'll see about that.
I mean, there's no way that, like, God of War is gonna
Dude,
top that.
she broke it. Look at all that fire everywhere. She's gonna get fired.
Are you flaming her, Tim?
If only Michael were here to hear that.
I think he'd have left by now.
Yeah, you would have, just now you would have made him leave.
Can Michael be on a Nun Massacre stream? Is that a possibility?
I don't know, probably not.
I wanted to have like a Nuns and Puns thing.
Nuns and puns, okay.
What a load of nonsense that would be.
Yeah, right?
I don't know.
I mean,
what I
I
want to
think
see
you
is
might be
nun
having
fights.
none of that.
Oh,
Nun fights with
Nun
nunchucks?
wrestling,
nun wrestling.
Nun
or boxing.
Ooh,
I say martial arts so we can get nunchucks in.
sure.
Yeah. This
He
is
really just doesn't stop coming at you.
Lady Isabel of the Church of Latter-day Boxing.
Just nuns with the fucking giant boxing gloves just smacking each other in the fucking face.
City needs that vaccine.
Oh, Nikolai. We were both wrong about his name.
Wait, what did you think it was?
He thought it was Gregory. I assumed it was Vladimir.
Oh, they definitely said Nikolai.
Well, that was like several days. That was several streams ago. So
Well, sure. Sure.
expect us to remember things between one day and the next. That's
Yeah, you're not Joe Biden, yeah.
In this corner, representing the Franciscans, sister.
And I'll record it all and sell
Hey.
it like that.
They should have nun fights.
Show and maybe I don't need the vaccine.
He is
Good.
ridiculous.
I'm ready to a pile of pieces.
Yeah. This monster
That
guts.
was a guy.
I think it's monster pieces.
I mean, I guess I can't tell you for sure that
When
you're
Big
an
guts with
animal
pieces in
eats another animal, typically they avoid the intestines because that's the part of the bowel that'll make them sick. So,
You're saying that most
I mean,
animals are smarter than the average Scotsman because they won't eat haggis.
Yeah,
Ah, guys.
but they will have sausage. because
Have you
they
tried
moved
the
stuff, good
haggis
stuff
falafel?
into bad stuff.
Wow, the natural casing, man, that's always the best sausage. Sure.
Tim, have you tried the haggis falafel? It's like falafel, but it's filled with haggis.
I actually like haggis. So
I've actually never had haggis.
Infinite rocket launcher must make this slightly easier.
It's been pretty much just comical.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just extremely easy.
Being very flat there.
Hey, you're supposed to double tap, okay? That's
they're gonna
that's
play-
why you gotta keep shooting rockets.
They're gonna play the fucking grabbing claw game.
He still won't go down though, even with all the rockets to the face.
Oh, if he doesn't want to go down, that's his prerogative. I mean, some people don't like giving head.
I like that this thing finished him off with several rockets to the face, didn't it?
I mean, he's still not done. That wasn't even the last.
That's a good idea.
Fill the room with acid to hopefully take him out that way.
You gonna
Nope.
do like a badass skeleton thing?
Well, I mean, it won't take us long to get to it, but yeah, he's still not done, even after getting melted in a pool of acid.
So he's more resilient than the Wicked Witch of the West.
Yeah, well, that was just fucking water.
Melting.
Well, you know, it's
Isn't
funny,
it funny
in the
that her and the aliens in Science have the same weakness?
in Signs. Yeah, well, that movie had a terrible twist.
Where it's like where they only live because the kid drinks half a glass of water and leaves it everywhere. So they're like, oh, thank God, all these convenient glasses of water to throw at the aliens.
And like, it's not even an original thing. Like, that goes all the way back to, like, what, Day of the Triffids?
Nah.
I would also like to point out that in the Wizard of Oz books,
Yeah.
the water that gets thrown on the Wicked Witch is like literally called like the Waters of Oblivion, and it's from this like fucking crazy like magic lake with like Lovecraftian like monsters at the bottom of it.
Yeah, Lovecraftian, Wizard of Oz.
Well, the Wizard of Oz books get
the
actually
books
pretty
are pretty
hardcore.
bad.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
I didn't even know there were books. That sounds insanely cool.
Oh
The whole
yeah.
series.
The
Yeah,
Waters
there's-
of Oblivion.
There's quite a few of them.
Yeah, Glinda the Good Witch is actually like this crazy political strategist, and all the other witches getting like taken out are like she is like politically maneuvering to take over their kingdoms. Is like the actual like long term
Kevin
story.
Spacey in House of
Not like in House of Cards.
No, not like Kevin. I mean, I hope Kevin Ragey, dude.
I mean, yeah.
Well, it's kind of like how the Narnia books are so much weirder than the movie.
Oh yeah, the Narnia movies don't even kind of capture.
He's got the vaccine.
Yeah, no, the Narnia books are fucking. Well, the fact that lamppost is there because of the. Tim, do you know the story from like the books? Really? Have you ever heard of like, especially like the first couple chronologically? That's some Dead Space looking shit.
Yeah, that's straight on Dead Space. Where's Isaac Clarke when you need him? Actually, scratch that. He doesn't have an infinite rocket launcher.
That's right.
Tim, you may have muted yourself there.
Oh, sorry. Say that one more time. I got distracted by Dead Space.
No, you're okay. Do you know like the story of?
EFG?
It's a railgun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. No, Tim. Yeah, do you know the story of like the Narnia books at all? Like not the movies, but like some of the, especially like chronologically, like the first book and how weird it gets.
I know. We read the first book when I was in grade school.
Now, is that The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, or is it the which was written?
Oh, it was the Lion, Witch, and Wardrobe.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, because chronologically in like the timeline of the series, what was it, Magician's Nephew, I think?
Yeah, but I think Magician's Nephew is because it was written like second to last, but it takes place first.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay.
I believe it's the magician's nephew.
Because that has the origin story of the White Witch.
Yeah, and just Narnia, like, as a universe
Yeah,
itself.
you like literally see it get created.
And it's fucking cool. It's fucking weird.
The whole book is actually kind of metal.
Yeah, well, because, like, these kids find these, like, multiverse portals, right? And they're, like, buckets of water, like, around, like, a giant tree. Isn't that right?
Pools of water.
Pools of water. But it's around, like, a big tree, and they, like, each pool of water goes into this other reality. And they go into one, and it takes them to this, like, universe that is a nuclear wasteland, like, winter apocalypse. Like, everything in the entire universe has died, and the White Witch is, like, the one living being who, like, ended that universe. Like, she was the apocalyptic, like, religiously apocalyptic figure of that reality. And then she, like, follows them through to their world, and then, but she loses her magic in the process, and the lamppost is the reason for that is that she picks it up off the ground and is like, because she doesn't have any magic, right? Except she's a little stronger than a normal person.
I'd say she pretty much has like super strength. Right?
Yeah. She I mean, but it's not like universe ending, or she's still like depowered or whatever.
She's not like the Hulk, but you know, she's pretty strong.
Yeah, she's still strong for sure. But she literally rips a lamppost out of the ground and starts.
Go ahead! I'm gonna put you right back on your own.
She's literally like fighting cops, like swinging the lamppost around, like Sauron's mace in the Lord of the Rings, fighting cops in the streets of London. And then the kids manage to like pull her into.
Back into the realm, and she sort of like loses her mind and like briefly.
Yeah, well, then they go into Narnia, and she because they're there before the universe actually exists, they like see the universe come into existence, but that light pole gets stuck in the center of the universe itself because it was like an object that got brought there before the reality came into existence. So that's why that lamppost is there in the Chronicles of Narnia.
God damn.
This is a pretty ridiculous explanation.
Yeah, crazy.
So, I'm taking it the books are far better.
I think the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe movie is a decent it's not a great, I don't think, adaptation, but it's a decent adaptation of that book specifically.
Yeah, it's the only book that I would say has had
What
worthwhile.
about the following movies?
I would say the following movies are all far inferior.
Yeah.
Would you
Get
say
shot in the
that
face
the
off.
books have the same Finding God overtone as the movies?
Yeah,
More so.
more so even than the movies. It's definitely Aslan is Jesus. That's definitely
That was when C.S. Lewis and Tolkien would talk. But C.S. Lewis always made it really clear to Tolkien that like how important having the kind of Christian message in his books it was.
Yeah.
Like to him personally, like it was one thing they kind of argued.
We finally did
over.
it.
Yeah, we finally, Jill has become fucking Jill Doomslayer Valentine here.
Yeah, look at that, just melted through all that shit.
It's kind of crazy to think about, like, some of those really famous authors who were alive at the same time as each other were actually really close personally. Like, or were members of the same, like, literary clubs and things like that.
Wait, what direction do you want me to go?
You're supposed to go through the monster hole.
That's what I thought, but then it, like, stopped me.
Well, I'd say enter that monster hole.
Well, I'm trying to get the monster. Oh, okay, I needed to turn.
I always thought it was funny that Roald Dahl and Dr. Seuss were both recruited by the military to join, like, kind of a propaganda corps in World War II.
Yeah.
That is wild. I
Yeah,
feel
well,
like that is some shit that I would have loved to have known before 26.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's the American public education system for you.
You don't learn shit.
Like,
Alex, you need to be a school teacher because we need to save a little bit of this generation.
Hell no. I have no patience for that. I don't even imagine it. I'll just keep all this random knowledge. to myself.
Would you be the equivalent of that teacher I had that, like, if people were talking in class, he wouldn't even try to stop them. He'd just pull out a book and start reading?
Probably, yeah. Like,
Dude, Mr. Rasmussen, you knew what was up. If you're somehow watching this, probably dead because you were old.
Oh, damn.
Any idea what you
Dude, high
just done?
school.
Well, he was like 60 when I was in elementary school 15 years ago. I mean 75. Okay,
I mean, that's old.
he might be alive.
I mean, you could be alive. I mean,
The
fucking
life
Rosemary
expectancy
Harris
is like
just turned 95 today, so...
Jesus. Yeah, so if she's still alive, he could still be alive.
Rosemary Harris is the
Probably.
actress that played Aunt May in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man
That's
movies.
wild.
Remember how old she was in 2000?
But,
She was so old she looked like Aunt May.
he's probably not watching Twitch streams, though.
Probably not. Probably not. I would say that's unlikely.
Shoot him!
World War II was weird for just, like, what they had some people doing. Just how much of a whole of a society effort it was.
Yeah.
Mel Brooks used to make fun of the Nazis on the front lines.
Which is great.
And they literally gave him, like, an
What?
That was because I didn't hit the button fast enough.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He even laughs with a Russian accent.
Yep.
Do that.
You
No.
gotta put it on easy baby mode for literally the
No.
final quick time event.
No. No, we are not. Literally, the loading screen just said, shoot, Nikolai.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, like I didn't figure that out.
Yeah, you just gonna sit there going, oh, I guess I'm gonna try the same thing again, see what happens.
It's a knife with your face.
Alright, let's get the...
Shoot him in the dick. Oh.
Make sure he's down.
You gotta kill him like Rasputin.
So what,
Dude.
castrate him? throw him in a river?
And shoot him, and drown him,
And
burn
poison
him,
him.
and whatever else they
Poisoned
do.
him.
poisoned him
Yeah,
too.
they
They
stab him too.
poisoned him
They
first.
stabbed him a bunch.
Yeah, and then they stabbed him a bunch.
It was only the hypothermia that got him, I think, right?
I think
Yeah,
so.
they
survived every other one of those
everything
things at
else.
the
The
same time.
hypothermia in the river was what killed him.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
There's a price tag for everything. Even letting
He was crazy, man. You know, like, how insane his version of Christianity was?
get me out of
Like, what he thought the point of being a Christian was?
What?
He thought that it was a waste of Jesus' sacrifice to not sin as much as you possibly could. Like
What? Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, he thought you were wasting Jesus' sacrifice if you didn't sin as much as you possibly could.
Because there's no point if you're not sinning.
Yeah,
you
if
can't
you're
be
not
forgiven,
sinning, you're
and
not
the
being
goal is to be
forgiven.
forgiven, so
Yep.
you have to
So
sin.
you have to sin, and
yeah.
the more you sin, the more
more-
forgiven you can get.
Yep. Yep. That is a wild way to think about it, dude.
That is.
Oh, I mean,
I'm sure he's up there in heaven right now looking at
Yeah, yeah.
He's keeping God's throne warm, just like
So
when
if- but if he
God
made it
goes
to heaven-
the bathroom, you know?
but if he made it to heaven, do you think his dick went with him, or is he up there just looking down, going, "Oh, where is it?"
Oh man, that's like one of those monkey paws, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
That is a
up
monkey
there.
paw.
He's up there, dickless.
Dickless Dennis.
Yeah, sad.
Did you know Rasputin's daughter became a lion tamer after the revolution?
Really?
I did not know that.
Huh.
Yeah. I was not expecting it to go that, but like, I mean, if your parent like lived a really political life and you then died from political assassination, I'd be a circus fucking person. Yeah, like that's the farthest thing away from politics, except
Well,
for
it's
allegory.
also. I would also think after.
I'm surprised they still had lions at that point.
Yeah, that they hadn't eaten them yet. But no, I mean, I guess also like the circus is one of those like stereotypical like I need to hide, I can't be found, gotta run away and like do whatever, I'll join the circus kind of thing. She probably was in some danger after the revolution too.
Yeah, definitely.
Just being related
Oh,
to
yeah, like,
rescue.
she
I
had
mean,
to
like they
flee
murdered
Russia.
the whole royal family, so I'm not surprised that she'd be like, I'm gonna go somewhere where nobody will find me. Like, unless she was advertising herself
actually
as Rasputin's daughter.
Billed
Like Rasputin.
the daughter of the famous mad monk whose feats in
Okay.
Russia astonished the world. That
Oh,
was her bill as a
okay.
lion tamer.
Well,
I
then
guess
I
Fallon
don't.
just liked to
Yeah.
act.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I
Apparently.
don't know how that. Cause yeah, I mean, the only reason I'd join the circus if I was like, oh shit, like I'm worried somebody might murder me. I need to go hide. Like,
Well, I have
Not to
bad news,
mention,
guys.
he actually ended up
What?
being
What?
shot in the
Getting a
head.
migraine.
Oh, shit.
ah, damn. Dude.
Yeah.
At least we got through this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Unfortunately.
You
All
just
right,
hand the
dude.
controls off to Alex for Banner Saga.
Well, no, because I don't know. I don't even know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, so unfortunately, that's going to be all we're doing tonight.
Okay.
That
Fair
sucks,
enough.
man.
That sucks. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Tim, thank you for
David
being
Cockman.
here for a little bit.
What?
Luca
thank you for having me on.
Baldassari.
We'll do Banner Saga
Good
and
names.
we'll this upcoming Saturday, I guess.
And the demo, I
Solid
believe,
names.
might still be out around then, because that'll be
Yeah,
the
it should be.
25th.
Yeah, that's like the last day, I think. Second to last day.
Well, we'll be ahead of the times for the people who miss it.
Right. Oh man.
All right,
Damn, six. I had one earlier today too.
Yeah,
So this is twice. This is
Wow.
two today.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
that sucks.
Of course, it happens during streaming time.
Yep.
Always when it's most inconvenient. But well, hey, at least we got through this.
Yep, we got this done.
At least we got this time.
Deborah Mola.
All right. Well, so next week for sure will be God of War then for
William
Tuesday.
Yagi Bacon.
Bacon, huh?
Yaki.
All right. Well,
Yagi Bacon.
on that note,
Hunter Holzner.
Uh,
He's reading though.
well, I don't know. He's the one with the migraine. You can set the pace.
Okay, fair enough.
yeah.
Just, I don't know. What are they going to do with that? Are they going to like ram it up their ass? What was that?
That was the like broken vaccine.
Not a butt plug?
Not a butt plug. No.
Okay.
No, that was broken vaccine container.
You only got a B.
It's the vaccine butt plug.
It's probably that part Alex played.
Hey, just you wait, man. That's gonna be like the choking hazard thing for children pretty soon. They have that warning on everything. Like, put that in your shampoo bottle, not a butt plug.
Your butt could choke on this.
Yeah.
Choking hazard for your butt. All right. And on that note, that is going to be it's going to be the end.
Just have to wait it.
Uh,